Look, if I told you that I waited more than a year for this shoe right here, you probably wouldn't believe me. But the reality is, I was very fortunate to be able to pre-order this shoe, with the caveat of having to wait an entire year. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm HKsmash. Today, we're talking about the Aime Dore New Balance 550. Getting right into this review, I want to talk more about the pre-order aspect of how I was able to obtain this shoe. Now, about a year ago, the 550 hit the market running on all cylinders. This shoe had so many people in a chokehold. As Nike was pushing out and continues to push out more dunks pretty much every single day, this in particular, this silhouette seemed to kind of be on the same pace with Nike and the dunk. I think a lot of folks at the time were really looking for that low profile shoe that was great for pretty much any season, whether it was the fall or even the spring, and colorways that kind of went with that time of year. And this particular colorway was one that I think so many people just had to have in their collection, myself included. Now, when I first went after this shoe, like most people did, we missed out. I lost on this shoe terribly, and I went after it pretty hard. I got involved in a bunch of different raffles, tried to pick them up on New Balance's website, and the aftermarket was not incredibly kind. But something that New Balance and ALD did that I think we need to see more of in the sneaker community, which is essentially pre-order. And I think a lot of you would agree that if I could pre-order a pair of shoes that I really want, and the caveat being that I gotta wait maybe a couple weeks or even a few months, I would 100% do it. That combats so many issues that we run into today. Issues with people buying more than one pair. That happens. You have people with bots. Like, there's so many different obstacles we need to go through in order just to obtain a pair of shoes. And being able to pre-order a shoe, prepay for a shoe, to show that this is something I actually want and I'm committed to buying, it was totally worth it. I haven't seen too many of that since this particular release. I did have to wait a year though. At one point, I kind of forgot that I actually ordered them up until I had gotten a couple of emails from New Balance telling me, hey, we're producing this shoe for you. It's actually on the line right now in the factory. We've got all your materials sourced. We're going to put this thing together for you. And it made me feel kind of special. And I'm hoping that we can kind of see more of that, whether it be from New Balance, maybe Asics or Saucony. I'm sure Nike would never do something as lucrative as that, but you know, it would be nice. Wishful thinking, I guess. Now let's talk more about the shoe. Now, this isn't the first pair of 550s that I own. I actually picked up my first pair of 550s when I went to Complex Con back in the spring of 2022. And it was, actually caught me by surprise. I was really not sure what to expect, considering that, you know, at the time, dunks were incredibly popular. Wasn't entirely sure how they were going to fit. You guys know I am all about functionality and comfort. And I wasn't convinced that I was going to get the functionality and the comfort out of this shoe until I tried it on. And I was very impressed. It fits very similar to a dunk. It is obviously its own version of that type of shoe. However, I do think that the 550 does give you a little bit more value than the Nike Dunk has to offer. But I think what New Balance has been doing better than what pretty much every other sneaker manufacturer has been doing is they're putting out a quality product. That speaks volumes to me, as not just as a sneakerhead, but as a consumer. If I'm gonna give you my hard-earned money that is just something I'm gonna wear, I want it to be the best quality possible. Of course, I would love having a really nice colorway, something that looks good on foot, but it's gotta function right. That is big for me. And the 550 does just that. The color is incredibly simple. The browns hit the right way. You've got this really nice coffee stained midsole, which is incredibly popular right now. You see so many people getting themselves some New Balances and just doing some coffee dipping, which I don't disagree with. I think that's a really great touch. And getting that cream coffee midsole, it's a nice look to it. The leather is top quality. It creases nice. The leather hits are perfect. I mean, there's really nothing to complain about with this shoe. And this is something that I think New Balance should have done a long time ago with some of their more popular releases. Let me pre-order the shoe so I can guarantee myself a pair. You can style this however you want. I've worn my 550s to the gym. I've done leg day in them. They work really well. I've worn it as a casual shoe. It fits really great, went true to size with this pair. Totally worth it. You get yourself some extra laces, which is great. Can't go wrong with an extra pair of laces. Seems like it's kind of hard nowadays to get yourself a nice extra set of laces to come standard. I don't actually have the box here with me, but it did come in a very special old school classic New Balance box. So if you're into that kind of thing, definitely look to try to get yourself a pair of these. ALD branding on the tongue, nice little touch, little basketball and Apple logo mix there. Looks really good. This is a great shoe. This is a really great shoe. And it was worth the wait. Again, I really wish that we could have gotten some more options to be able to pre-order shoes like that. And I'm hoping that, other companies start to take notice on, giving their customers access to shoes instead of doing exclusive access and hoping that, you meet all the criteria to get a pair of shoes. I have the money. Let me pay for it up front. It's a great shoe all around. It gets the 2 thumbs up. It gets the seal of approval from your boy. But let me know if this is a shoe that you'd like to add to your collection. And if you decided to do that, which one did you get? Let me know in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I'll see you guys in the next sneaker review. Peace.